Right now, everything you know disappears. No phone, no city, no electricity. You open your eyes, and you're standing in the middle of a vast, wild landscape. The air feels cleaner, but heavier. There are no roads, no buildings, just endless land stretching in every direction. You've just been dropped 10,000 years into the past. And the question is simple. Would you survive? At first, it doesn't feel real. You might even think it's peaceful. No emails, no deadlines, no noise. But that illusion doesn't last long. Because within hours, reality hits you in the most brutal way possible. You're hungry. And not just a little hungry, the kind of hunger that starts to hurt. There are no supermarkets here, no Uber Eats. You don't even know which plants are safe to eat. One wrong bite, and you're done. Then comes the cold. As the sun begins to set, the temperature drops fast. You don't have a jacket, you don't have shelter. And this isn't just discomfort, this is survival. Because one night of exposure in the wild could be enough to kill you. You start to realize something terrifying. Your modern life has left you completely unprepared. But the real danger isn't just the environment, it's your brain. Your brain was designed for this world, but it has been rewired by comfort. For thousands of years, humans survived by staying alert, moving constantly, solving real problems. But you're used to convenience, instant solutions, predictable routines. Now, every decision matters, and hesitation can cost your life. You hear a sound in the distance, something moving through the trees. Your heart starts racing. Is it an animal, a predator, or something worse? Another human. Because here's something most people don't realize. Other humans might be your biggest threat. 10,000 years ago, trust wasn't automatic. Strangers weren't welcomed. If you walked into the wrong group's territory, you might not get a second chance. Survival wasn't just about nature, it was about people. So what do? First, you need water. Not clean, filtered water, but whatever you can find. A river, a stream, maybe even muddy water. But drinking the wrong water could make you sick. And getting sick here, that's not a minor inconvenience, that's a death sentence. Next, you need fire. Fire means warmth, protection, cooked food, but you don't have a lighter, no matches, just your hands and whatever materials you can find. Most people today couldn't start a fire even with instructions. Now imagine doing it under pressure, while your body is shaking from the cold. And then there's food. Hunting isn't easy. It requires skill, patience, and tools you don't have. Even gathering plants is risky if you don't know what you're doing. You might spend hours searching, only to find nothing. Meanwhile, your energy keeps dropping. This is where most people would fail. Not because they're weak, but because they've never had to face this kind of reality. But here's where it gets interesting. Your body is more capable than you think. Humans didn't survive 10,000 years ago because they were the strongest or the fastest. They survived because they adapted quickly. They learned from mistakes. They worked together. They paid attention. And you still have that ability. It's buried under years of comfort, but it's still there. If you can stay calm, if you can observe, if you can learn fast enough, you might have a chance. But there's one more problem. Loneliness. You're completely alone in a world where being alone is dangerous. No one to help you, no one to warn you, no one to share the burden. And humans were never meant to survive alone. Our entire evolution is built on connection, on groups, on cooperation. So the longer you stay alone, the harder it becomes. Not just physically, but mentally. Your thoughts start to spiral. Every sound feels like a threat. Every shadow feels alive. Fear becomes your constant companion. And that fear, it can either save you or destroy you. Because fear keeps you alert. It sharpens your senses, but too much fear, it paralyzes you. It makes you freeze when you need to act. So now everything comes down to this. Can you control your mind in a world designed to break it? Because surviving 10,000 years ago wasn't just about strength, it was about awareness, adaptability, and mental resilience. Most people today wouldn't survive more than a few days, not because they're incapable, but because they've never been forced to be capable. So if you were born 10,000 years ago, would you have adapted, or would you have become another forgotten story? In a world that doesn't care if you survive. Think about it.